Me and Drizzy back to back, it's getting scary. If you fucking with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Justin Terry. Whoa.
Let's get it. Yeah. Let's go. You already know. Episode 259, man.
Yes,
259, man. Hey, the day we record on, you already know, man. Rest in peace to the Mamba. Before we even get started, man, got the LA hat on in honor already, man.
Peace to Kobe, Gigi, the Alatobi family,
Absolutely,
and
man.
Pilot, and anyone
Rest in
else.
peace
Like
to everybody involved in that.
Involved.
For sure.
sure,
Rest in
for
peace,
sure.
Gigi as well. You're right. Man, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man, to the podcast, the Faison View podcast. As you see here, man, my brother got the game shift on, man. Check up top, man. Hey, we here.
I only have blue hats left, man. Come shop. I know it's wintertime, but come shop. Summer's coming eventually.
You already know, man. So make sure you go support Faison View podcast, man. And the website is dropping soon. I've been working on that low key. I've been in the cut, man. But merch coming soon as well, too. Everything just coming together, man. Coming together. So, man, let's get into the agenda, man. The money challenge. As you see, everybody dropping these money challenges. I hope they flat in the shoot, we gonna see, man.
Elman said he got the W-2s.
Hey, we say you got the W-2s, man. As you already know, this the viral era we live in. So let's get into it, man. Money challenge, we're gonna discuss and talk about that and how it kind of started between these two gentlemen. And we're gonna really talk about what we just seen, bruh. Really the greatest NFL Divisional Playoff Round I've ever seen. People say it was that Chiefs and Bills game was one of the greatest games they ever seen. So we're gonna go over our Super Bowl picks and moving forward who we got, man. Hey, man, Amazon to open a clothing store, man. Jeff Bezos here. That's the real money challenge. Everybody doing money challenge, but everybody ain't. Hey, Jeff Bezos opening that store. How does this change the game, man? And, man, moving forward, we're gonna talk about a mother who really went berserk. Charged after threatening to bring every single gun loaded regarding her child and the mask mandate. So we're going to delve into that. And this is a question I just wanted to ask everybody in general, man. It's a really good question. Do you think it's more important to be kind or be smart? Alright, I feel like that's a good conversation. And lastly, would you rather Instagram have a subscription button or not? You know? Because that came out, that might change the game in itself. You know, Instagram got everything implemented within one app. So we're gonna see how that
It's
really
annoying too.
And it could be annoying. So we're gonna really get into
Twitter's trying to
comment.
do close friends now.
Yup.
The
So
same thing, like,
you really just have these social media. We love them, but also it's like
I don't need
when
an
you
app
blend the
that does
world.
every app. I need different apps that
for
do different things.
That's
what I need.
That's crazy. That's a crazy good point. We're gonna get to that. All right, man. First and foremost, man, guys. What's up? The money challenge, bro. The money challenge,
I
man.
think the divisional round is first.
Everybody going crazy, man.
Are we gonna do the money joint first?
Yeah, we're gonna do the money jump first, man. I did have the divisional round, which was crazy, but we're gonna start off with the money challenge because, look, every time something happens, y'all know y'all gotta go viral and do y'all own thing, man. The IRS is watching. We just gonna let y'all know that now. It's been funny ones, it's been good ones. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's been good ones where people was doing it with pennies, people was doing it with toilet paper.
LL Cool J did it back
Like
in the day.
LL Cool J was like, yeah, everybody, he tried to shut the whole challenge down.
He said, man, I've been there.
He's like, I've been here, I've been doing this, man. So, like, and that's what this viral different challenges things, bro. It's everybody trying to one up somebody. So it's like, I mean, of course, it's all fun and games.
I like that it took away from a negative situation.
Yes,
how it started was.
Because how it started,
that's
that's kind of what we was going, talk about and implement in this conversation. Is just how it started. I'm just tired, bro, of just seeing young artists, young rappers, entertainers, whatever the realm is, just beefing for no reason. Because at the end result, if it's not going to end in that way, we shouldn't even go to those lengths.
First, we don't want it to end.
And we don't want it to end in that way. Overall, so it doesn't even have to go into that standpoint. It really doesn't. Both young brothers, young men in this entertainment industry that are really, have gone crazy in their rightfully owned field. So it's like, why, bro? It's like, why? And that's what kind of happens. And when you see these beefs and you see these certain rappers, especially in particular rappers, passing or dying, it's a lot of things that we don't see behind the scenes. Yeah. So it's messed up. It's messed up. We gotta change, bro. We gotta change.
One thing I'll say is, man, both them jokers, y'all got people to live for, man. Y'all got people to live for, so y'all need to be in the streets beefing. And more than likely, because y'all status, it's gonna be, the people that y'all got aligned with y'all, right, that's gonna be beefing, and y'all gonna send them to get massacred. They got people to live for. Mm-hmm. It's like it's just not worth it, man. It's just like you gotta mature and get past this stuff. The whole point of being a rapper or successful or what have you is to get out of that lifestyle and to get away from having to do stuff like that. And at a certain point, you gotta let it go, man. It's just like, I don't even know why it was brought up again. Like I don't know why Young Boy felt the need to say anything about that particular situation. I'm not in it, obviously, but it's just like, yo, man, like it's just not.
It's like you just said,
it's not going to end well.
And then it's always a trickle down effect. It's always a cause and an effect. You know what I'm saying?
And you got people on the internet choosing sides.
Yeah,
like, it's like the East Coast West Coast dance. Like, yo, really?
And speaking to this challenge, bro, that's the one thing that kind of brings us all together, which is so weird and awkward, is that when a challenge is going or something, everybody supports each other, everybody's together, but we're not in a standpoint of other things. So it's like we come together. Not saying it's for the wrong things, but yes, for the wrong things. When you looking in virtue of the right things, which we should be doing.
But it definitely got spun the right way.
It definitely got spun the right way because it was a lot of funny jokes to me.
My two favorite ones is Young Manny and Lecrae. Young Manny spelled "Go read your Bible," and Lecrae put "Y'all need Jesus." Those are my two favorites. I like those.
Nah,
Desi Banks was funny
my
too.
Joke when Nick Cannon dropped that RS's watch, I was crying. I'm like, what?
Nah, the Desi Banks one was funny.
Oh yeah, Desi Banks. What y'all?
Y'all PH balance off.
Oh yeah, y'all PH balance off, and in the way he did it. Yeah, like what's it called? And then one of my favorite jokes was like, yeah, I'm broke. I'm broke and had the toilet tissue, bro. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, these challenges be having me crying, bro. But like, yeah, just at an overall consensus, I just be feeling like, bro, all these challenges, all these certain things, we can come together for that accord. But it's like when it pertains to other things, we just got to cut the nonsense out. I'm glad it did turn into a good, fun thing to do and a trendy thing to do. Because not all the trends are bad, and honestly, there's a lot of them that I like. When it revolves like dancing and doing all these other challenges, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. They having fun. Man, so let's get to it, bruh. Let's get to it. This ain't no sports podcast, but you already know we're going to talk about this, man. Greatest NFL Divisional Playoff Round, bruh, I've seen. I lost bread on the Titans and Bengals, bruh.
That was nuts. There's no reason the Titans lost that game. They had 9 sacks. How do you have 9 sacks and lose a game?
Come on, bruh. In football, you have 9 sacks, you're supposed to win the game.
They coach and Tannehill so hard.
Y'all put too much faith in bruh. That San Francisco Packers game, bro, I'm still in shock.
Oh my God. They sold Aaron Rodgers up a creek. Even if he couldn't score, the Niners had nothing. Because their offense didn't score. They had nothing.
That block punt.
And that block field goal. Because they would have been up 13-10. If they had scored, all y'all had to do was block with a field goal and block with a punt.
Special teams.
That's it.
Special teams.
When the 49ers kicked their last field goal, the camera found out the Packers only had 10 men on the field. Y'all couldn't even do that right.
Y'all couldn't even do that right.
Finish
the game, man. Finish the game. Y'all lost a lot of people money. I'm going to just let y'all know. This weekend was a lot of people losing their money. I'm going to just say that right now. Packers in San Francisco, I don't want to know who lost their money. That
got people online talking about Eli's better than Aaron Rodgers. Man, if y'all don't be quiet.
I'm not going to lie. Hey, Brady really might retire, bro. He might retire to go. Hey, I don't care when nobody say that he the GOAT, bro. He the GOAT. He has proved it. He has proved it. And he almost proved it. He almost proved it one more time.
Bro.
But the Rams, man, Rams is trying to sell. tried to sell.
They were selling so hard.
They was trying to sell for gold.
These jokers called timeout on 4th and goal.
27-3. The second half, it was looking like Atlanta versus the Patriots when Tom Brady made their comeback in the Super Bowl. It was looking real spooky.
They called timeout on 4th and goal. It's like, yo, and they had no timeouts. Like, it was 4th and goal. Not only did you get the time to look at the play, you gave the refs time to review the spot, even though the refs already declared it was 4th down. They weren't going to review it. That would have been it, man.
It's Cooper Kupp, bro.
Yeah, he a dog.
Cooper Kupp is a dog. That, you talking about playmaker, that's a playmaker right there.
I'm not sold on Matt Stafford yet.
I mean,
Matt Stafford won the whole thing.
I got faith in Matt Stafford. If you ask me Matt Stafford or Jared Goff, I'm gonna definitely choose Matt Stafford.
The only reason
Matt Stafford, in my opinion, could go down as a Hall of Famer
based on numbers. If he won a ring,
based on numbers, I mean, yeah. You know.
Man, my thing is, Matt Stafford had Megatron for years. He ain't ever won nothing. Like, what has he ever won?
But it wasn't.
And then people say, oh, well, look at him. Like, first of all, he led the league interceptions this year.
Okay, that's fine.
Secondly, Sean McVay has a history of making average to not average quarterbacks look good. He made Kirk Cousins look good. He made Jared Goff look good. So I'm not surprised though. Like, it's hard for me to put all the faith in him.
I agree. I see what you're saying. I agree to that point. But
now, if he won the whole thing, I'll
give Matthew Stafford some leeway out because you got to see what he just did this year. Coming from a Lions team, he never really had none. So he never had those proper weapons or the proper team to do it. Matthew Stafford, they still went in 12-5 at the end of the day. At 11, yeah, they went 12-5 at the end of the day. So
if they win the Super Bowl,
I would still respect Matthew Stafford.
If they win the Super Bowl and he like legitimately played well, like, and then I can back off.
Yeah, we'll see.
I even had to back off after he made that throw. I said, you know what?
Hey, we gonna see.
That's a good throw, man.
Forward.
That's a good throw, Stafford. He won that. He definitely won that game in the end, for sure.
NFC, we gonna see. And lastly, the Chiefs and goddamn Bills, man. Whew. Look, I'm a big fan of Josh Allen. We both are. Josh Allen is that boy, but Patrick Mahomes, man. I don't know what to say. 13 seconds, man.
I told my dad. I said, if there's a team
13 seconds,
that can do that with three timeouts, it's that team. They won't score a touchdown. But with 3 timeouts, they can get a field goal. This is the team that'll do it.
That was different. That was a different game. That was one of the best games I've ever seen, too.
That's right up there with the Chiefs versus Rams. That a couple years ago.
A couple years ago, I'm about to say Chiefs versus Rams. It was a shootout just like that. So let's get to the conversation. What's your Super Bowl picks, bro?
At this point, I got Chiefs Rams. I don't think Jimmy G has anything for that defense, and the run game not gonna save him. After what I just watched, I don't think he got anything for the Rams defense. The 49ers defense is tough. They did beat the Rams, but this playoff is different.
And it's crazy because I called this, bro. I said either Packers or Rams versus Chiefs or Bengals. Because the only reason why I would edge the Bengals, I say Rams and Chiefs. The only reason why I edge the Chiefs is because last game, bro. That is kind of like a demoralizing, even for the other team that they about to potentially play.
Yeah,
you just put up 33 points, and this other team just put up 36 in the last 13? No, not even 13. In the last minute of play, including overtime, they scored with under a minute.
Yep.
Like.
The only thing Josh Allen could have done was call heads.
Those type of teams, you can't. It's just that offense is too powerful.
Let that be a
lesson
lesson to weapons. Always call heads.
Hey, Bengals.
Now you know.
Bengals, y'all can't let up no 9 sacks.
I don't think
the Chiefs. You give them the ball that much.
Yeah, I don't think Joe Shiesty gonna get not the rookie year. He do it. He brave different.
But he's not a rookie though. He's second.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like first full year of playing. His rookie in the playoffs.
I agree.
So like, I don't think he'll get it done off rip. Even though Mahomes did, I think. No, Mahomes lost. Mahomes didn't go to the Super Bowl his first year playing all the way. And after seeing the 9 sacks, but I don't know. Matthews might be out. The Chiefs' defense is not that great.
We're gonna see.
But after watching what I just watched, I'm not counting the Chiefs out.
Who you got winning the Super Bowl then? Winning.
If the Chiefs go, I got them. I want the Rams to win because I want Odell to get a ring. That'll be the icing. That'll be the icing on the cake. Yeah. You slandered me all year and tried to say that I was washed. Not only did I come back and score mad touchdowns and went to the playoffs, I won a Super Bowl ring. Nah.
Yeah, I like that storyline too. I got the Rams.
But I'm always gonna root for the black QB. So I'm not gonna be mad at seeing Mahomes win again or my man Kelsey in the ring.
I wouldn't be mad.
And I think it's different for them. They're really they're out for blood. Like they said, Super Bowl or bust. Like they lost last year. and you know that left a bad taste in their mouth. So they definitely.
And they've been the last. Hey, they've been the last
2 years.
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
So yeah, I mean,
we're gonna see.
I want the Rams to win, but I think the Chiefs gonna do it.
I say Rams get it done. You say the Chiefs.
I'm excited for that halftime performance.
It's gonna be a good one. That halftime performance is gonna be amazing.
Mary J, Snoop, Kendrick, Dre. That's gonna be nuts. The commercials been getting me hyped.
We said it. Who you feel like is gonna have the best song? Remember we talked about it before, but now it's getting closer. Who you think is gonna have the best introduction song to when they come out? I guess we said first.
Introduction song
when they come out.
It's gonna be either Snoop or Dre because they have those types of songs that fit introduction. That's true. And then there's the other one that.
I'm just excited to see what
they like. They have those type of records that just fit well with like an entrance type.
Because I know I'm gonna be bobbing when that Mary J play. I don't know what they can play anything on that.
I'm excited to see what M and what Kendrick gonna play.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we haven't seen the Kendrick side, and we have, but we haven't seen it live.
That's just gonna be epic. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be epic.
To see that whole Drake camp and Mary J do their thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be different. All right, man. We're moving forward, man. Amazon, man. Jeff Bezos was back at it, guys. Look, y'all better keep up. Opening a clothing store soon. How does this change the game, man? In my opinion, bro, this changes every single thing. Like, even though people are still gonna be ordering on Prime and ordering in general off of Amazon, myself, I love Amazon, so I'm gonna still be ordering. But a store that changes the game in the marketplace. And to be honest with you, like, I love Amazon too, because if you want to be real, they say what you want about whatever you want. They providing a lot of jobs out here. I know a lot of people that work for Amazon, and it's very, honestly, you're getting both sides of the world. So I just feel like this Amazon opening the clothing store is going to be vicious, because now they enter in a different market space within the clothing and apparel world. So I'm eager to see what's about to pop off with that.
Yeah, I'm interested to see just how they're gonna do it. Are they gonna sell like used clothes that you can bring clothes in, and they'll sell like a kind of like a Burlington type of thing? Or are they gonna sell like lesser known stuff? Or are they gonna have like legit brands in there, like any type of brand you're looking for is in that joint? Or so curious to see what they.
I think so, and I think they have the leverage to. That's a good question you posed. I think they really are going to start buying these things out, or start buying to put themselves in a certain marketplace in regards to like having certain clothing brands in their store. I do think they're going to have their own brand as well, but I feel like it is going to be like more so like a Burlington and those type of Ross and those type of stores too, Marshalls. So this changed the game, bro. I already know, man. They got to put one here. They got to put one here because people don't know like you go on Amazon and you search, because I used to get my snapbacks on Amazon, bro. They used to have Autumn Mitchell and that stuff, bro. So I really used to I'm really used to shopping online for clothes and apparel stuff on Amazon. You'll be surprised at what you find.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You search up an artist, you search up anything, you be like, I got a lot of, I got a couple Ice Cube shirts, Amazon. Honestly. So hey, I feel like that's gonna be a huge thing in the game to leverage with, man. So y'all let us know how y'all feel that changes the game. Would you shop at an Amazon clothing store? We're moving forward, man. This is craziness to me. Mother, man, charged with threatening to load every single gun that she had in regards to her child in the mask mandate. She didn't like the mask mandate. They were having a meeting, a school meeting. I guess the parents could be involved and talk for a moment. She was just basically like, no, my son shouldn't be able to come to school and have to be able to put his mask on, or prevent himself from breathing from this mask. And she said if this doesn't change, she gonna come up to school with every gun loaded, and you already know from there.
What school is
so this is craziness to me.
Like, you psychopathic.
Craziness to me, because yes, you don't want to just channel everything to race. You don't want to just talk about race in every conversation. But this Caucasian woman walked up on that podium and knew what she was going to say before she said it, because she meant that. And you seen the video pre-pod.
That was crazy.
It's crazy because you got people, first of all, that are out here knowingly, no matter what you feel about vaccinated, I don't care. It's about protecting yourself from other people at this point. A mask can save your life, as we can see. And that's just the truth of the matter. You got people that can deny it all they want. We've had, as a country in America, the most deaths caused by COVID-related cases. We not, you know, at the end of the day, it's just about keeping everybody safe. So, and especially in the school. You're in the school.
Right, with kids,
and children. My first thought when I come to my child, I don't want him in any type of danger, especially danger that I can prevent.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just like keep seeing these certain cases. You just see that's the reason why these things are still happening. These things are still going on. The cases is not going to go anywhere or spike downward when this is going on.
Yeah.
You know, you got people in the world that just really anti-mask. Bruh, I don't think that's a real conversation for us to be having. It's just, it's obvious. It's airborne, it's bodily fluids. There ain't nothing else, it's nothing else to really, you know what I'm saying? And then you talking about loading a gun.
You gonna shoot the school up?
What are you gonna do?
Filled with children?
Loading a gun filled with children. That's an offense in itself. And I'm just saying, that was any other ethnicity. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. You basically throwing threats to administrators and people in the school in front of their faces.
Pretty much.
Over a mask, bro. Come on, bro.
My biggest thing, well, I mean, obviously, like, first of all, hearing that was just outrageous. It's like,
outrageous.
Really? You gonna do all of that? Like, this is the school. Kids go here. Your kids go here. Like, is it that serious? And secondly, it's like people, for some reason, people refuse to look outside of themselves in regards to this COVID thing. Mm-hmm. You know, they don't like the mask mandate or the vaccine mandates. And it's like, fam, like, this is like, if COVID can affect you and only you, then you do what you want and how you please.
Correct.
But the fact that it affects other people, people have to do things that benefits the population. Mm-hmm. Like, as a business owner, I have to do things that protect my employees, mm-hmm. protect my customers. So if you're not vaccinated, no, I can't let you in here. Because you can possibly infect all the employees, you can infect their customers, and they go home and infect their families, and someone can die. It's like, it's bigger than you, and people need to look outside of themselves. The mask mandate is not to make your child's life miserable. No one likes wearing a mask all day. No. I don't like wearing a mask all day. But it's about the kids, and protecting them, and keeping you from getting sick, and you from getting other people sick. So it's just never that deep. People need to look past themselves, because like COVID doesn't just affect you; it affects all of us. So that's
what I learned from this too. Like in situations like this too, it's like how we look at certain things as common sense is not common to other people. You know what I'm saying? You just be surprised. Like, I mean, it's just like, wow, man, wow. I hope we just move forward. I hope they keep these mask mandates. Honestly, I don't care about any other mandate or what they got going on, but the mask, it needs to be done, especially to protect our children, man. Point blank. All right, man. Do you think it's more important to be kind or to be smart?
Kind. It's a lot of mean.
I agree.
Smart people, Jeff. Not Jeff Bezos. Freaking Mark Zuckerberg is one of them. And I'm sorry, like, and I'm going based off the movie. Mm-hmm. You know, and for all I know, maybe he's not like that in real life. But when I hear that was a pretty accurate depiction, that dude was a jerk. Brilliant as heck, but he was a jerk. And I guess he felt like because he was so brilliant, he could just do whatever he wanted or however he wanted. I'm like, yo, man, like, you know, kindness will get you a lot farther than intelligence can, if I'm being honest. Like, maybe not a lot farther, but it definitely has the potential to get you farther.
Yeah, because
there's a lot of mean and educated folks out there.
I like the response, because I would say definitely be kind, bro. If you ask me what is more important to be than smart or kind, it is definitely to be kind, bro. Because in general, it's you living, you breathing air out your body. One of the main purposes on Earth you should be here for is to impact other people in a positive light, in a positive way. We all have a purpose here, but when you step foot on this earth, God willingly, and you get older and start to understand, it's always about how you treat people. It's always about how you treat people, because it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that act of kindness can take it a long way to somebody meet you.
Man.
Meet you. You just was being polite to somebody, and then 5 minutes later you understand that he's the owner of Google, and wants to give you a position. It's just about just the certain acts of kindness. Those things, it cannot be forgotten or forgotten. You know, we forget how to have certain type of chivalry. We forget a lot of things in the modern day. But to be kind is way more important than being smart. Because like he was saying too, to his point, you have a lot of people that are smart, but they're jerks about how they go about their delivery when they talk to people. They speak to people like they're beneath them. So with being kind, bro, it can go a long way. And you never know how you may change, impact, or shape somebody's life just off of being kind. And just stepping out yourself for a moment, like we were just saying about the other conversation, taking an accountability for other people, you know, at the end of the day. Because one thing, you know, you can be a stranger, but one thing I feel like, and this is my opinion, I feel like everybody should be owed respect. That's my opinion. You know, I'm talking about a stranger, you don't know. Everybody should be owed respect and some type of act of kindness. We wasn't here put on this earth to yes, we have arguments, we things happen, you being combative, things like that, but we were put on this earth to have acts of kindness, bro. Our purpose here is to really embrace one another. And that's why people don't realize that when people are gone, they're gone. People mourn and they sorrow, but you could have been kind to that person, you could have did something else while that person was here. Yeah. You know, it goes so much into the depth of some real conversation when you're talking about being kind in regards to being smart. So I definitely would say be kind for sure. Y'all let us know what's more important, to be smart or to be kind. That was a good one. I like that one, because you know it really gets you to think. It really gets you to think, because being smart is, you know, it only goes but so much. All right, man. Would you rather the infamous? Would you rather Instagram have a subscription button or not, man? The talks is going crazy. I don't. Me personally, I don't think so.
Me either. Isn't the follow button basically a subscription button?
And that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like.
When you follow somebody, you subscribe to their
content. That's what I feel like. And I feel like for the creator, even though that is a good thing, you know, and you can be in a certain place where you can leverage off of your followers, but like my brother was saying pre-pod and before, that we have other apps for that. We don't want everything just on one app. And I feel like, honestly, and not just with Instagram, I feel like a lot of these social media applications really have to start understanding that. Because I feel like, just in general, the reason why people stepped away from Snapchat per se was because Instagram added other variables and features to their platform after. The reason why Vine left is because you have different platforms that started implementing different videos or implementing different things that Vine had. You know, so it's just like, it's kind of like an over fluctuation of
it's too much trying to take over the,
you know, just
market.
trying to take over the market share or the marketplace within social media applications. It's just like everybody can have a plate to eat at the table. At this point, that's how I feel.
You gotta know when to take you gotta know when to take certain L's. Like you gotta know when you can take certain things on. Like Twitter trying to do close friends. You guys should know dang well y'all are not, because y'all got rid of fleets. Y'all shouldn't even have had fleets. Mm-hmm. But y'all should know dang well y'all not about to touch Instagram. Mm-hmm. Like Instagram's just one of those apps. Just leave them alone. No. Do y'all thing over here, because nothing y'all do over here trying to be like them is gonna make us go over here to try to do, like, we're not gonna do that. People are gonna continue using their close. And same thing with Twitter. If Instagram starts doing the whole, you know, oh, you can like post your thoughts on Instagram, like kind of like Twitter, like, fam, get out of here. We're not about to leave Twitter to come mess with y'all. We're gonna post pictures over here and tweet our random funny thoughts over here.
To your point, that's what the unique thing about different applications are, or different social media apps. Because they are different. That's just what it is. And then, like you said, to Twitter, when they started adding, like, I mean, I don't know if that's becoming popular. I'm not really hip to it, but then when they start adding, like, the Clubhouse type of features and that type of, like, realm of, you know, like the audio and having the phone.
And that's only
and
popular
that
when, like, Jay-Z or someone famous is on it.
So
that's the only time I've ever gone on, like, Spaces or whatever.
And then I feel like, just honestly, that space, the subscription space, in my point of view, is really mostly YouTube, for sure. And honestly, plug myself in and us in the Faison V podcast, YouTube, man. But like, subscribe. But it's just like, I just feel like what you
feel like followers is the same thing as
and I feel like followers are too.
Because you can turn notifications on. You're following that person's content, which means you expect to see it on your timeline. You want to see it on your timeline.
Correct.
YouTube doesn't have that. They have subscriptions.
And I feel like
the exact same thing. So y'all not doing nothing different.
That's crazy.
Unless you're saying like
when you say that makes perfect sense.
Unless their goal is that, you know, if you hit the subscribe button on Instagram,
you get
then you pay that person every so like that's no one's gonna do that. That's dumb. And it's just like, I'm not finna pay, like, no,
because
I'm not doing
in the sense that
people make enough money off Instagram.
Yes, I'm about to say you're absolutely right, because people get paid off of their follower amount. Like, if you're a celebrity or if you're in the high realm of a certain market,
people hire influencers,
you know what I'm saying?
all the time.
Influencers and all, you know, all the time. So, like, to your point, a follow is a subscription. So it's already there.
It's already there.
It's already there.
This is not necessary.
You already know, man. Hey guys, another amazing episode with you guys. You already know, man. Got the LA on, man. Hey, man. Another amazing episode, man. 5 p.m. Eastern time every single Thursday, man. Make sure you tap in. Man. More content coming soon, man. We on the road to 300, man. Road to 300, man. So let's get to it, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man. 1. You already know.